Hello, fellow Earthlings, and also unearthling beings.
Unearthling, yes, we know there's many of the like that are listening.
Yes, welcome.
So listen close.
Appreciate your viewership as well.
Thanks for
you
tuning in.
You don't go unnoticed.
Never. Each and every individual's input and just joining is gracious.
Yes, goes a long way.
It does, truly. Keeps us going, too. Long way.
Yes, thanks for joining us once again, guys and girls, friends, people of all shapes and sizes.
Right. And maybe some animals that join with their companions.
Exactly, yes. Yeah, peace and love, guys. Appreciate it.
Maybe you got a cat in the background is like, meow, and they see my cat, they're like, oh, it's meow, yeah, I know her. I love seeing her.
Mortal sneaking.
Yes. Where's she at?
Ensconced about.
Yeah, she's gone. She's doing her own thing right now. She's like, I might stop in. Maybe later. I don't know. We'll see. See how I'm feeling. Oh yeah, you got the fucking twisted tea bottle things. I was like, oh look, there she is. Hey. Hi, baby. Say hi to the freaking people. Meow.
She has spoken.
Yes.
Let her proclamation be heard.
Mm-hmm. For the ages.
It's an eternal proclamation.
Yes, indeed. So y'all might have seen the last podcast.
Yes, perhaps you might have. And as well, you should.
And if you did, thank you, first of all. And excuse my my slumber. My slumbering self. But anybody who really knows me knows that I have the capability to pass out mid-conversation at any given time. I definitely have that capability. Especially if we're smoking weed and getting fucked up. I could just freaking crash out.
Lo is known to be quite slumpable.
Yes.
Very slumpy.
Yes, Ronald's dad used to always have to wake me up, mid-conversation, like, hey, man, you need to go to the other room and go to bed. I was like, all right. Yeah, I guess. And then they'll be like, go. I'm like, I'm not sleeping. They're like, yeah, right. Yeah, I even tried to do it that time, too. I was like, and then it's like the end of the podcast. Like, I'm still trying to talk to you. Like, you guys looked at me like, bro, the podcast is over. We're cleaning up right now. And I was like, no fucking way. I swear, bro. When that shit happened, I was like, no way. There's
I thought for a minute you were joking, too.
No, I was dead serious, bro. I was dead serious. I was like, nah, bro, wait, you were done? You're like, yeah, bro. Even Dwoodz looked at me like, yeah, bro, we're done. Like, you passed out, dude. He's like, my ride's almost here. I was like, no fucking way. It took me a minute.
It happens.
It took me a minute to like reorient myself. I was like, bro, my bad. I can't believe I passed out in the middle of a podcast. It blew my mind, bro. I was like, what the fuck? That's the first on the podcast for sure. But it highlights a great aspect of myself that many know. I mean, if you're really close to me and you've known me for years, I fucking do that. And there's no waking me up.
You were just at peace, you were comfortable.
Yeah, I guess so. I finally found my spot.
Yeah, you were in serenity.
Yeah. How can you be mad, right? You're like, hey, man.
Exactly. In good company, too, so.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, I if I felt like any type of anxious or anything like that, I couldn't sleep. There's no way. I look out for this motherfucker over here. No
These
sleeping.
guys.
Yeah, like when I was in when I was in county.
Oh yeah.
I wake up right away. Boom, they come to the door. I'm looking at them. They're all looking at my shit. I'm like,
looking back.
Yeah, like, what's up?
Yeah, shit, man.
Or like if I'm sleeping in my house by myself and somebody were to come into my house, especially without me knowing that they're coming, I'm fucking up.
Yeah. That's as it should be.
Right.
Yeah.
I need to be alert.
Yes, you got to be on it.
Yeah. Which is cool, because like, I kind of know... I know just about any sound that can be made in my house, right? So, something happens, I'm like, oh, it's this. You know? But if there's any type of off, I'm like, hold on, let me go check this out. So, for instance, the other day, I'm chilling, I get off work. Was it work? Nah, I just get home, I was training. After training, I get home, I'm just sitting here chilling on the couch or whatever. Got my movie or something going. I think I was rolled a blunt. I saw him fucking kicking it, smoking, chilling. I'm just like not trying to do nothing. My dog's making some fucking ruckus in the back. I was like, sounds like plastic. I was like, hey, get over here. Stay out of that. Whatever it is. I know it's some plastic that you shouldn't be into. And he wouldn't stop. He kept going back. So I was like, all right, your fucking kennel. Sat in his kennel for a little while. The next thing you know, I go into my room. I find a fucking dead bird on my floor, bro. I was like, what the fuck? Had to have been from my cat or something.
Yeah. I mean,
she had to have caught him at the window. Sometimes the birds fly really close to my window. And like over there in my bedroom, they'll fly really close to my window. Some of them even try to fly in to my window.
maybe sat on like the sill or something too. She caught it.
Yeah, exactly. My cat was like, motherfucker. Yeah, my chat. Ha. And then left me a present. And
Where was it at?
Right in the middle of my bedroom floor. I walk in, I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Well, at least it wasn't on your bed, I guess, right?
Right. Yeah, she's kind of considerate.
Yeah. She wanted you to see it right away.
She's like, yeah, I just wanted you to know I love you. I want to share some food with you. And I left some for you, you know. I didn't eat it all. I was like, I guess. Thank you. But it was funny. The funnier thing was that I was just talking to somebody about my cat and how she used to do that, right? When I lived at Matt's house in the basement. And they had mice down there, so she took care of that problem. But sometimes I'd wake up, you know, with the fucking mouse next to me.
Oh, man.
She's trying to be like, here's yours. It'd be nice.
Here's your cut.
Yeah, that means that they love you or something like that when they get you something. So I was like, oh, I mean, all right. I mean, I'm not going to eat that, but hey, thanks for your consideration. But that day, literally that day, I was talking to somebody about it, and I come home. She hadn't done it in years, bro, since Matt's basement. And then she just so happened to find a way to fucking do it over here. That same day I was talking about it happening, and it just happened. I was like, what the heck? Ain't that some shit?
She must have felt the vibes.
Nah, for real. I was like, oh, that's my cat. I knew Olympus didn't do it. He's a hunter dog. He is. I don't know. Maybe he did do it. But I just don't see it happening for him. Unless that bird was in my fucking house on the floor or something, and he was like...
Yeah, it'd be a lot harder for him to catch that, I think.
Yeah. She's quick. She knows how to catch, too. She took care of the mouse problem, let's say that, you know, over there. There ended up being no more mouse problem.
Solved the mouse problem.
Yeah, sure. Especially when the other cat came in, too. Fluffy, Ronald's cat. And we had two cats. There was no mice. No mice. At all. They were done. Like nothing.
Yeah, I remember, man. They were everywhere.
Yeah, right?
Just be like looking over there, start walking over there on like the railing and shit.
Yeah, straight up, bro. They got smart too. There was a couple of stragglers that were able to survive.
They'd be fucking with me though too. I remember I'd be like passed down shit and like messing with like she'd be on my shoulder and shit.
Yeah, they would fuck with you, bro. They'd be all like, you'll be out there watching TV. Next thing you know, a mouse creeps out from behind the fucking TV. You're like, that little motherfucker. Boom, throw something at it. Matt used to always throw shit at him.
He'd be waiting.
Right? He's like, bro. Look. He would be like real quiet and calm. He's like, bro, look. It's a fucking mouse. And all of a sudden, throw something at it like, damn. Fuck. You're like, yeah. You seen that fool? was like, yeah, bro. Like, yeah, that little motherfucker. He got away too. That motherfucker's smart. I put a trap back there. He knows it's back there. He knows how to avoid it too. He's seen all his people go down. He used to get those one goo traps where they get caught in it and fucking just lay there and then until they die.
Yeah, I don't glue traps. I don't fuck with. I prefer like it's all killing them, but I mean I prefer the poison, like the little green.
Oh yeah,
yeah, they love that stuff.
They love that stuff,
dude. Well, because my grandpa puts it everywhere, right? And like the other day, I was just in the backyard like taking Scooby out, and like I see this squirrel, come up over like the fence. And it has something, and it's like real bright. And I'm like, what the fuck is it? And I notice it's one of those cubes that my grandpa puts out.
You're like, oh,
and I'm like, oh man. And he takes it up to like the top of the pole, and I'm watching him. He starts chewing on him. Oh shit. And then I was telling you that they did the pipes and stuff for our street and stuff for the water and all that. And so the guy was coming to like check the pipes or whatever, and he's like, he knocked on the door and he's like, hey, do you mind if I just go on the side real quick to look at your meter? And I'm like, oh no. And he's like, also there's a dead squirrel over there. I was like, oh, my grandpa, there's that squirrel.
Yeah. I guarantee that was the same one.
It had to be, yeah.
It had to be, yeah, because those things are for rodents.
Yeah,
Squirrels are rodents.
Yeah, I'm sure, yeah. After he ate that, I'm sure he had like, in like 5-10 minutes, walked away, boom, fell on the side of the house.
He's like, oh dang, I've been seeing the mice chewing on this shit. No wonder.
That shit's good.
Don't realize he's like, man, I always remember after I seen them eating it, that they would just fall over. I wonder what the fuck. Nah, it can't be nothing.
Go straight to sleep. Everyone goes to sleep after eating.
Right? I mean, oh yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Oh man. You want to take the shot?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, sorry it was a little posthumous. I went to the Argonauts to grab some more GOP, and I got these for Chase, but yeah, you got these homeboys as well.
Yeah, I've had them for a couple of days. I actually got them for me and my teacher like over the weekend, and then he didn't want to drink or nothing, so I ended up with a whole bunch of extra drinks. I was like, okay, I'll figure it out.
I'll figure it out. I'll make do.
Right. It's like you can open one and pour me a glass, and I'll share it with you. And I was like, usually you really want to drink, man.
Having a good drink.
Right? Yeah, just plain drinks. That's the simple things.
Ooh. That one was like 3 drinks for me.
So yeah, he's sipping that Twisted Tea Mango. One of my favorites.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
Yep. I had that one in the fridge. I drank my other one yesterday or day before.
Was it another mango?
Nah, it was a half and half.
Wasn't good.
Yeah, it's pretty much like a hard Arnold's lemonade. Is that what it's called? Arnold Palmer.
Yeah.
And then I got the fucking White Claw Black Cherry. It's a beer seltzer or hard seltzer.
Does that one actually have a flavor, yeah? For like black cherry?
I think they all taste the same to me.
So it's just more like a bubbly water?
Pretty much,
alcohol bubbly water.
So like I'd be drinking these, right? And maybe I'm not paying attention enough, but I have yet to taste the difference. And like straight up, I don't know what. I don't know. I feel like they all taste the same to me. Maybe I gotta drink them more because I usually don't get these. My teacher likes these, so I got them for him, and then he didn't even want it. I was like, oh, okay, I'll drink it. I don't like to waste stuff.
No doubt. Yeah, I still got like a 20 or like 12 pack of. Remember we had they were the like mics, but they're for not Jimmy Bean, but god damn it, is it Walker? No, not Walker. It's on tip of my tongue. It's a whiskey. It's a bourbon whiskey. But yeah, we had them that one time when we were at the Starlight Studios and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Totally forgetting what the Jack Daniels, the Jack Daniels wine coolers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
do remember those.
like a crate of those still that's like sitting around. Like,
you don't like those?
No, it's not that I don't, but it's just like after a while when you drink them, it's like when you have a lot of something, you know, you kind of get tired of it. But yeah, they're not bad though. It's just, I don't know, sometimes I've come, you know, to prefer just like kind of harder alcohol if I'm gonna,
yeah, right.
you know, if I'm gonna drink, I'd rather just mix it with something harder, you know.
Mixed drinks, you like a lot of mixed drinks, huh?
Yeah. Cause I mean, and then that has a lot of sugar and stuff anyway, and just like calories and shit. It's like, might as well just get alcohol because it's, you know, more effect, less of that, you know, less sugar. I mean, it's still sugar and shit, but.
No, yeah. It just fills up your belly and you feel all bloated in the end. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's how I felt like a couple weeks ago when I was pretty drunk. You know, I drank a little bit of alcohol, I mean, hard liquor and mostly beer, but it made my stomach like really bloated. And I know it wasn't just all the food I was eating. I could feel it. I was like, yeah, that's not. It felt like, because you know how beer has that foam,
the hops
and shit.
Hops.
It felt like shit was in my stomach, bro. You know, like air bubbles. It just felt like a whole bunch of air bubbles in my stomach. Because I know how my stomach feels when it's normal.
Isn't Willy Wonka? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, they drink the soda and they all start floating.
See, something like that. I felt like I was gonna fucking explode though. Like,
did you burp blow? You need to let some burps out.
I tried.
Yeah,
I did all I could.
Nothing was coming up.
Nothing.
It just wanted to stay there.
Yeah, it didn't want to go anywhere. It didn't go away till the next day. So like it didn't. It wasn't like the whole time. So like the first few hours I was good, and then after like 8 or 9, I started feeling that bloated feeling. But I wanted to keep drinking, but I couldn't because it was just filling my stomach up too much. And I was like, damn. And I drank a lot of mixed drinks, bro. I created my own mixed drink.
Yeah, what's that?
It was Malibu rum, coconut, with apple juice.
Interesting.
The best fucking drink I ever had in my life, bro. I just started mixing random shit. And Ronald was like, I mixed that one. He's like, I don't know, bro. It just doesn't sound right. Bro, when I tried it, I was like, bro. It was like the perfect blend. It was just amazing. The taste, the results of it. I don't know if it'll be different with a different brand of Malibu, because like I said, it's coconut. So it was Malibu rum, coconut flavored with some apple juice, bro. Set my taste buds to the moon.
Oh shit!
I was like, oh, I gotta get another cup. Let me show Ronald. I was like, hey, bro, try this shit. This is that drink. I remember that drink. He's like, yeah. Let me try. He looks at me. He's like, bro. He goes and gets his chick. He's like, Erica, you gotta try this. Because I actually gave it to her first. Because I couldn't find this when we were at the cookout. And every time, like, he would just disappear on me after like a couple minutes, you know. And then I'd be trying to find him, and then next thing you know, I can't find him for 20 minutes or something. And then he freaking's like, "Oh, I've been looking for you, bro." I'm like, "I've been looking for you." Like,
it's funny.
I thought it was funny too. I was like, "Damn, we keep missing each other, or what?" It's like,
behind each other.
Like for real, like just circling. It was cool though.
So this was at that barbecue you're talking about last week?
It was the chili cookout.
Oh, yeah.
That his wife's parents have every year, I guess, annually.
That's cool.
It was pretty cool. I was like, yeah.
Was it just like an open bar, or did you bring your own stuff?
So they had, they had the chili competition, right, where all these people cook their different types of chilies, and then they like let people taste them so they can vote. And then we vote the best chili, and they have like little prizes and stuff they give away to people that win, you know. And then they also have the beer competition. So that was, I guess, just started last year, but yeah, they had a few different types of homemade beers, you know, made locally by the neighbors and stuff like that, which was really interesting. Yeah, so I've never drank homemade beer. It was the first time I drank homemade beer.
Did you like it?
It was really good. Yeah, some of them were really good. You know, it was a different experience for sure, but it was really cool because it was like, it's not like something you could get in the store or anywhere else. You know, it was kind of just in that moment by those certain people and individuals, you know, and it's like just different. The flavors, the freaking, what people do, like people are creative as fuck, bro. There was this, my favorite chili was called the White Yard Pimp. Bro, I was like, I looked at it, I was like, White Yard Pimp. That's a funny ass name. I was like, I fuck with the name. I was like, I like that shit. I was like, okay, all right, pimp, get some of this. Bro, it was like it looked like Alfredo sauce almost, you know?
Yeah.
Like chicken Alfredo.
It was chili?
Yeah, but it was chili. With it had some type of meat and like vegetables and shit. I don't even know what it was, bro. But I was like, oh my gosh. And it went fast.
Yeah, people were loving it.
People love that shit. But it didn't win.
Was it the runner-up though? Or?
It was the runner-up. It was. Yeah, but it was fucking fire. I don't know how the other one won.
Did you try the other one?
I don't even think I tried it. I didn't get a chance to try every single one because we only had a certain time period. But every single one that I tried was very delicious. It was hard to decide. But I liked the White Yard Pimp. Of course, it was delicious. But primarily because of its creativity. It was not a chili I've never really had before. I was like, dang. I've never seen nothing like this. No chili prepared like this. But this is fire. And it's original. And I like the name, you know. It was a full experience for me. It was all new, and it was cool. I was like, dang, fuck with that shit.
Was it really spicy too, that chili?
It wasn't too spicy, so you can really enjoy it. Like, and that's what also caught me, you know, because I can't eat like I love spicy food, but I can't eat too much of it. I like it for the little moment, maybe the however long of the moment that I have it for. But I don't want to keep eating that shit all day, every day. That's not my thing. I don't know. I don't like spicy food that much to just always eat spicy. Because especially if it's a certain spice, you can't enjoy it so much. So it was like, it had just the right kick to it. That you could eat it, boom, and enjoy it forever. I could eat that shit all night, bro. I would eat the whole fucking crock pot if I could. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I knew how to make that shit, I'd be right here.
Should have copped the recipe.
You feel me? Like,
secret formula.
I should have, man. There's a couple recipes I need to learn, but I'm sure they don't want to give that shit out. You know? Like,
yeah, I'm sure it's not
people are like
something they'd give you.
Yeah, I got I'm particular with my recipes too.
Yeah, with your herbs and spices.
The furthest I go is the secrets in the seasoning, you know. So if you want to figure out how recipes work, I truly believe it's in the seasoning. Whatever herbs, spices, and stuff that they add to it gives it that flavor, you know. And yeah, some other things like the vegetables or the meats themselves or whatever you're cooking with. Yeah, it all adds flavor, but it comes down to the seasoning and how you blend those flavors together, you know, and I feel like every cook probably just freaking tries a whole bunch of random shit until they're just like mixing it, and then like, oh damn, I never had it like that. I don't think I had it like that anywhere else. But that fucking blend was fire. You know, like then they're like, yep, that's my shit.
For me, like when it comes to cooking and stuff, I try to really get it down basically right, just making it like that. And I mean, obviously, I add my certain spices and stuff, and then like from there, I just try to figure out how to make it not perfect, but to my liking, right?
Yeah.
So like with eggs specifically, like I feel like I finally reached that point where like I know exactly how I like them and like when to, you know, like just how I like them. So like when to stop, you know, like because I think that because like my eggs like at a certain point they're not like mushy, but they're like still a little bit soft. Because when I do scrambled mainly, obviously, and like I don't know, I watch a lot of shit, and like I was watching Ramsey, he was like doing this video about it, and like about like how essentially like I don't do exactly how he does it, but he was explaining about how like you heat it and then turn it off and then heat it and then turn it off. I don't do it like that, but you know, it is good to kind of like keep it low and then you know, then just
lets it cook more.
Yeah, you know, then turn it off a little bit early so it still has that like. It's not mushy, but it's still like, you know, soft. But yeah, it's interesting.
I noticed one thing with certain foods, right? That if I have the burner up too high, it does like it like burns the outside, or it makes it too crispy on the outside, and it compromises the full experience. So a lot of times I'll heat up my shit, right? On high, you know, on like the highest level that I would heat it up to until it's to the point to where I'm going to start cooking.
Oh, for a preheat?
Yeah.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So then once it's preheated, I turn it down a little bit and then I put the food in. So then it's cooking on a low setting. So it cooks all the way through. Because sometimes, especially like with chicken and shit, that's why you have to wait so long, because it needs to cook all the way through. Because if you don't cook that through, you get sick.
Yeah.
You know? So I'll do that. The low setting. But with chicken specifically, I actually have been boiling it first.
And then cooking it.
I'll boil it and then I'll fry it. So I know it cooks all the way through, you know. But when I fried it all the way, like from the beginning, it made it too crispy and hard, and like in some of the middle even was just hard and just like it wasn't that enjoyable. It wasn't like juicy and, you know, like so. But when I cooked them, I boiled them and then I fried them, because it made it just the right crisp around the edges. But it was cooked all the way through, of course, you know. So I got the crisp around the edges and the seasoning, and bro, I was like, damn, this is fire. I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
So you definitely want to know the levels you're cooking at. You know, that's a big thing. Sometimes you want to turn it down. Usually when I first start cooking the food, like noodles or something, I'll have it, like I said, I preheat it on high, and then I turn it down when I first start cooking. And then sometimes towards the end, once I really want to get like that crispness, I'll turn it up on high again. Because then I know it's cooked all the way through, and now I could just focus on just crisping it. You know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for me, like, for the most part, for my chicken, I'll bake it. And so, like, I'll use avocado oil a lot, and, like, you know, for the pan. But a lot of that soaks up into the chicken. And then also, then also, like, halfway, like, when I flip it and shit, also spray it again with some avocado oil, just so, like, it still has that juiciness, right? But, yeah, like, for me personally, I'll use, because, chicken, you don't want that salmonella.
Nah, for real, bro.
I'll use a thermometer, bro. Like, I don't. Fuck that.
I need to get one. But that's why I make sure I cook it all the way through.
No doubt, yeah.
I'd be really extra cautious.
That's why I'm with sausage. Because, like, sausage is hard to poke. Because it's like, you know, it's so thin and shit. So it's like, yeah, I cook it till at least it's, you know, at least a little bit charred on both sides, you know.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Because, you don't want to fuck around with that. But it's, I was watching a video too. There's tons of videos. But, you know, like, the industry as it is, the meats and vegetables we eat are, like, pretty dirty as it is. So it's like, it's best to at least try to cook some shit, burn that shit off.
Right, straight up, bro. So,
yeah, man, shit.
Yeah, I try to make sure my shit's cooked all the way through. Like, sometimes I don't like to eat the, like, rare meats because of that reason. You just can't trust a lot of people or, like, you just can't trust stuff. Especially nowadays, things are just...
You prefer, like, well done, yeah? Or, like, rare?
Don't get me wrong, I like rare. I like medium rare. It's perfect for me, you know, but I usually cook my shit like well done. For
sure. Yeah, I mean, I prefer, like a medium. Well, I don't mind a little bit of pink, but yeah, you know, I prefer, you know, it to be, you know, fully cooked. I don't like raw.
So, I used to love my shit bloody back in the day, bro.
Yeah, dripping.
I was like, fucking carnivorous.
Just cut it off.
Yeah.
Get fresh off the couch.
Straight up, fresh off the couch. Heat it up a little bit.
Like, we laid it on there for 5 minutes. No more, no less.
Yep. Yeah, you know, that's how you like it, man. Yeah. You chopped up.
All the juices.
Yeah, blood in your mouth and shit. Teeth all red.
I remember one time, I got like a medium rare. And like, oh man. I mean, not that I don't. It is what it is. People have their different choices, but it's like, it's really bloody. Like,
it is. It is, bro. Like,
so, oh man.
Yeah, it's bloody.
It's bloody.
I'll be loving that shit.
Did you already hit this or no?
I thought I did at one point. Did you hit it twice?
Oh yeah, I'll just finish it off. There's a little snap in there.
Alright. Because I only hit it once. So I don't know.
So then you hit it again. Because I hit it twice.
I was like, I don't know if you hit it twice. So. Yeah, I'll finish it. I'll take that snap.
Is it elbow macaroni, bitch? That's like a text song. It's like, only met you once, but I hit you twice. I'm like, apple macaroni, bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Just vibing. So, yeah.
Yeah.
You want to hit that old par? And I'll get this Jenny gin.
Old par?
Yeah, that's what. It's.
So, I got a different drink than you. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, bro.
Man, why you fucking doing that to me, bro?
Yeah, bro.
That's not cool, bro. I don't know if that's cool, bro.
It's empty. You drink it dry.
You don't do me like that, bro. What do you set me up with?
You juice it out. Yeah. It's poison.
Bro.
It's some barrel poison.
No way. Why you
wooded.
gotta do me like this? M to the N. No. Why? What's going on here? I got a brown drink. Your drink is clear.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
No, it's not.
Yeah, mine had been blessed. Do you got an ashtray over there?
Hold on. I think so. Wow. The hand to dad
What,
may
do you
never
want the
want to
gin?
leave.
Is that the issue here? You want the gin, though?
I wanted to have the same drink.
Oh. Well, you know. It's okay. The next time you could have the gin.
No. You're not understanding the words that are spatting from my face.
I don't think you understand. Look, see this here, this is different than what you got there.
I guess you're right. I guess you're right. Okay then. So that's how you flip it on me, huh?
Like, think on this.
Yin and yang. Yin and yang.
Yes, yin and yang.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. If you ever hear a Chinese man saying young, It's because that's how, like, most people say yin and yang.
Young.
You'll never hear a Chinese person say it like that. Ever. I never noticed until my teacher pointed it out. He was like, yo, it's pronounced young. And I was like, huh, okay. And then I freaking I would watch videos of, Chinese people. And they always say young. They never say yang. I've never heard that.
Interesting.
It's like, huh.
Can you turn your mic a little?
I know, it keeps doing that shit to me, bro.
Can you move your cord maybe over a little bit? Maybe that's causing it to turn. I don't know.
More like that? I was like, damn.
Wrong all this time? Is that what you're telling me? All wrong? Wrong all this time? Is that what you're telling me? All wrong? Is that what you're telling me? It's all wrong? It's all wrong. Fuck.
I get it.
It was crazy. Tai Chi's
Was it a revelation?
It was. It was one of those moments. It's like, damn, bro. Okay.
Yeah, it's always interesting, like, revelations like that. Like, I think a lot of things, like, specifically for me, is like, as growing up, right? Like, things you perceive as a kid, and then, like, when you come back as an adult and look at it, it's like, wow. It's like, whoa, like, it's not what I thought it was. Or even more so, like, it adds more to what you thought it was. Like, maybe you had an understanding, but it's like, whoa, like, it's even grander than you thought. Because it's like, so much more played into it than you initially thought it was.
Exactly. Like, I never noticed they said it like that. Until he said it like that. And I was like, because I always heard the Americanized version where you got people yin and yang. I'm like, dang, interesting. Always the yin and yang symbol. And walk around like that, yin and yang. And then I learned that, and then I noticed the Chinese people. I was like, dang, yeah, they don't be saying yang.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, it's all like culture though too, right? And it's interesting too, like, especially seeing from my perspective in like the Mexican culture and like Hispanic culture in general, like the difference between like even like Mexican Spanish, like Puerto Rican Spanish, like it's all different dialects and different like plays on the same words, but they're said differently or pronounced differently, or they have different meanings. And it's the same word, but it's like it's all from a different like cultural perspective of like the island or the region that it's based in, and it's like, huh, it's mind blowing. And it's like that with everything, with every different culture, every different language, region, dialect. It's all specific to that area.
Right. Even us, we have our own fucking.
Yeah.
People say we got an accent,
I was thinking about that, because I don't know. I wonder if we sound like like country or some shit. Because like I don't know. You tell me in the comments. But like,
right?
I heard somebody like I was playing the Xbox game and someone was like mocking me recently, right? And, like they were doing like a country voice, and I was like, damn, do I sound country or what? But it's like, it's just funny, because like it hits everyone's ear differently. And like, it is just funny to, because, we do probably have an accent.
Honestly, I think people have done that to me too. They've mocked me sounding like country. I swear, bro. I'm like,
bunch of cowboys.
Did I sound like that? I was like, no, man.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Because I remember like even like as late as 2012, like I was at like this thing and people were talking and they're like, some people still consider Denver a cow town. It's like, man, cause I don't seem to see Denver as like, it's a city, like there's, in all intents and purposes, it's a city, it's.
So you think it was just full? I mean, there is still places with cows.
and horses and all that good stuff, and chickens. It's but I mean,
But it's outside of Denver.
yeah, for the most part, but it's like, yeah,
I know you got the people, the random dude riding a horse down the street.
You've seen that a few times, huh?
I have.
Horse crossing and shit.
I swear, I'm like, what the fuck?
See, that's really like Lakewood, or I don't think that's really
Straight up.
Denver, other than downtown, right, with the horse carriages.
Yeah, right.
But yeah,
First time I see that guy, I was like, dang, he's serious. He's on a fucking horse. I'm all driving by. I'm like, no way.
that's like
This
over
fool's for
here
real on a horse.
on like this. What is that? First, yeah. I've seen a lot. I think there's like a dude who comes down like
He
first.
does come down that way. But I've seen the dude that I know I'm talking about, and it might be the same dude. He lives on 8th. Yeah, I remember seeing him come out of his house. I was like,
He's riding his horse.
yeah, I was like, well, that's where he lives. Because I seen him, like right on the street at first, and then I seen him at his house one day. And I was like, oh shit.
Horse just sitting outside it.
Yeah, I never noticed there was a horse over there. But now, I would drive by there. I was like, damn, the horse is there for real.
That'd be interesting to have horse. I know they're pretty expensive, like to stable and take care of, all that good stuff. Like,
I'm like, I wonder if he races that thing.
yeah, I don't know. If you're smart, maybe some good money if they're good.
I bet that shit's tough. I bet competition in race or horse racing is tough.
I bet there's a lot of stuff that goes into it.
For real.
More than meets the eye.
I'm about to fucking race Olympus.
Yeah, you want to put him on the horse race? It's a new type of horse. Like jockeying this horse.
He smashed him. He knows how to get in front.
Starts like snipping it all. The other ones all start backing up and shit. He all starts running.
Stay back. This is my race. This is my race. My track.
That'd be tight. So, Chihuahua races, huh?
Yeah, the Chihuahua races. That's what I'm saying.
That's the goal, huh?
Yeah, but who knows what the competition might be like.
Yeah.
You never fucking know. Because I didn't even know it was a thing until last year, or this last Cinco de Mayo. I was like, what the fuck? Chihuahua races? I was like, dang, Olympus, we should do that, huh? I was like, yeah, that'd be dope. I was like, yeah, maybe not right now. I didn't think he would have enough training. But I've been thinking about it too. I was like, how do you train a dog to race? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, who knows? I mean, I'm sure there's probably like certain, like once you train a dog, I think like there's certain ways probably to maybe get him, maybe like carrot on a stick type thing. I don't know, maybe people are able to get their dogs around on treadmills. That'd be interesting.
Put a piece of food in front of them.
Yeah, it's having
Just hanging. And they're just running on the treadmill, just nonstop. Like,
all right, 5-minute break, get some water.
why can't I get this food?
Turn it up so they always get faster. Turn it up. Yeah, I wonder. I mean, I could imagine, probably something like that. Maybe, someone who's really, really trying to win, going all in.
Right.
That'd be interesting.
You never fucking know. That might be me.
Yeah. Dun dun, those up and comer champion.
Yes. My little Olympus.
Yeah, we can do the cat races next.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, yeah.
Iguana races, the dragon races.
My fucking dragon's quick.
That'd be interesting. I bet you they got something like that somewhere.
Somebody's house.
Yeah, it's like a little trek. Go.
Right. What the fuck is that noise?
Is it coming out there? Yeah. So the crazies are out there dragging their pitchforks, so be careful, guys.
It just sounds like some fucking metal dragging across the ground, don't it?
Or some glass. Oh, da-da-da. Watch your backs out there. Beware, it's spooky season. The clowns are out. Stay strapped.
Well, I was about to say that same shit, bro.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, happy Halloween. It's coming up soon.
Oh, yeah. Halloween. Oh, snap. Mad Max.
Right, that's what it sounds like.
Boom, 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 boom. Some car warfare out there. Let me hit this, then you want to take the shot?
Okay, yep. Damn, right. I forgot about that shot.
Yeah. Man, shit. I've been really on this game, Starfield, recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you've heard about it or no?
I have not. What's it about?
Well, so you remember Skyrim, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's essentially the same guys who make Skyrim, but it's about space. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. There's a bunch of different worlds stuff you can explore, and I mean, a lot of them are, space worlds, so, the barren, moon planets, but there's still things on them and stuff, and it's pretty cool, though. There's a lot to explore, and monsters to kill, people to talk to, and missions to do.
That sounds tight. Starfield.
Even the name, too, is an interesting, because it's like referring to to space as the Starfield,
Yeah.
And it's pretty cool, It's different, I like it.
Yeah, that sounds really tight. I've always liked Skyrim.
It's pretty similar, It's just, like I said, space oriented and spaceships, and you can customize your own spaceship. It's pretty cool. Yeah, man.
I need my own spaceship in real life.
Right? Shit.
I'll be traveling everywhere. I'll be like, when I get rich enough, and I can have my own spaceship.
When I win the lottery, I'm gonna buy me a Falcon X. Like 2 Falcon X's.
Yeah, so me and the bro just travel.
Just going to space side by side.
Hey, let's go, bro.
We'll be in the capsules, we're waving at each other.
Right.
That'd be tight, man. I mean, it's cool now that they have like sort of the, I guess commercial people, able just to go to space and do that little like 30-minute like orbital. That'd be interesting. But I mean, yeah, it'd be cool to go to the moon,
bro. Just in space at all. That'd be like a different experience. I wonder how it feels once you break the atmosphere. You're like,
zero gravity.
Yeah, you're like, poof.
That'd be kind of cool. Just kind of float around.
How would you feel? I've always wondered that. How would you feel at that level of gravity?
I would imagine, like, initially it'd feel, like, really weird for you because, like, you're not used to not having the gravity pull on you. But I don't know, maybe it is the same as the ocean, But, yeah, I do think it would be weird and it's not feel that, the gravity pulling on you and you're just like, yeah, because we lived our whole lives here, with the gravity pulling on us, we're born, we're, in the womb, it's all, always gravity pulling on you. So yeah, to be up there and like no gravity pulling on you, yeah, I can imagine to be feeling weird. Like, I can imagine even maybe you're like, maybe you feel the liquids in your body, a little bit more or something, because You know, who knows? It'd be interesting.
Right? Even if it's in like a suit.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? Maybe, like, all the science and stuff now has got it to where it's like, you know, the shielding and everything on the crafts or everything is to where it's not affecting you like that, you know? But I can still imagine, you know, the fact that it is zero gravity still has an effect. Huh?
Oh, fucking Mike.
It's roaming. It's getting around.
I get around. Round and round, round we go. That's my microphone. Yeah.
Round and round, oh, let the merry go round.
Right. Pass the sweet. Damn, that shit's
Take this.
classic. Oh, yeah. Okay,
Like, before I forget again.
Damn. I don't know what's up with my knuckles.
Yeah, you
I feel like they need to pop.
been beating the bitches. Beating the haters back.
Maybe I did fuck up my hand or something. I don't know.
We're going hard, huh?
I guess so. I left-handed this time.
You're right-handed, right?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Out of nowhere.
Right? Hey, I'm here.
Like,
Don't
surprise.
forget about me.
It's a friendly
what?
reminder.
Where'd you come from?
She's always lurking in the background. It's like, where's Waldo? If you guys are paying attention, you'll see her just lurking about.
I swear she probably is. You see her? I don't pay attention.
Walking behind me in front of the cage. And
Catch the cat. That's what you call that.
catch the cat.
Catch the cat. No, freaking cat. I love you too. Okay. Alright, bro. She distracted me. And she's fucking biting the shit out of me.
To infinity and beyond. That's some alcohol.
That shit was strong.
Verified. Yeah, was it a Whopper?
Oh, yeah.
So I asked the poll recently on the channel. Would you rather explore space or the ocean?
Are you asking me now?
Yeah. What do you think?
I think
Well, either.
I'm down. I would rather explore space. Because in the ocean, I don't know, I can't really do, I don't think I can do as much. We have technology for space a little more. In the ocean, you get to a certain level of freaking depth in the ocean, and it could crush you to death, you know,
Yeah,
because of the pressure.
this is true.
So the ocean is like kind of scary.
I mean, I guess so could space, no?
I don't know.
I think it could. Because it's almost the
Maybe
same.
it'll like rip you apart.
It's kind of
more
like
or
an
less.
it's like an airplane, right? So like if you're up in like high air altitude, and essentially there's less air. So like if the plane were to break, the door were to open, things start evacuating out the door because of the air pressure. Because it's a a pressurized, vessel. Oh, that's so cool. But essentially, for the most part, I think we're pretty saved. Yeah, we're pretty good.
She's back.
But it's a pressurized vessel, and like I think that's why like it might be the same with like space because it's a vacuum, right? And inside there's air and oxygen. So like if there were to spring a leak, it'd be like a vacuum. It'd be an instant. Like everything would be shooting out of that hole. I forget where we were going with this, but yeah, man. If whatever it is, if it was a spring hole, that shit would suck because like it would just suck whatever it is out of there until that hole is plugged. Which, yeah. If you're a human, I was thinking about this. Honestly, do you know about the Columbia disaster or the Challenger disaster? No. I'm kind of watching about these two, and like, they're a space accident essentially. The Columbia it had like teachers and people. It was supposed to take the first teacher to space, and essentially it went up, and almost before it even got to space, like it exploded, and like didn't make it. But like, yeah, it's pretty sad. That was in 1986, I think. And then with the Columbia, it was in like 2003. On the way up into space, like a piece of foam had fallen off and like hit the wing, and supposedly like the scientists on Earth were looking at it and they saw it, but they never told the people on the ship. But like essentially, they thought it might be fine, but it wasn't. So like as it came down, essentially it weakened the ship, and like it allowed for heat to essentially sink in, and like the ship ended up breaking apart. But it didn't, the ship heated up and then like, broke apart in atmosphere or like high atmosphere. So like, essentially I think that's what happened with them. Like as soon as like it sprung, as soon as it broke, like they evacuated and they were, ripped out and thrown into space. And like, if you're falling from that high, they probably caught fire because the ship was already, heating up because they were like, coming out their atmosphere. So like, it's scary to think, and that'd be some crazy shit. Could you imagine? You're just sitting there thinking everything's fine. You're like, oh, that's kind of bright out there. Boom. Everything busts open. You go flying out into space. You catch fire. It's like, oh, man. It's crazy shit. I mean, yeah, man, it's crazy stuff. And, space travel isn't, it wouldn't be easy, and it isn't easy. But like it's something we've been able to do, but it's crazy, man. There's been a lot of errors along the way, though.
Right. As with everything.
Yeah, it's the name of the game.
Straight up trial and error. Trial and error. It's a big thing in science.
Yeah. It's the name of the game.
Trial and
error.
What are these there? Oh, look, half and half.
They're halfers.
These aren't twist tops.
They are twist tops. Use the kung fu strength. That Tai Chi muscle.
All right, you're right. Guess I gotta reveal it. Gotta let them know.
Just trying to play weak so they don't know. Walk right into my trap.
Faint weakness. Faint weakness is a strength.
Like, help me, bro. Yeah, that's the mission.
This dude walked up to me one time. I was on lunch break. I was at the lake. And I was like, just chilling. He walks up to me and goes, faint weakness is a strength. And I was like, interesting. He goes, yeah. And I guess that's what he was doing. He would act like handicapped. So he can get sympathy for
that's
people.
a little extreme, but yeah.
Yeah. That was the example I got, but It stuck. I was like, oh yeah, I get what you're saying. And I've actually seen that be like work. I was like, interesting. But
yeah, it's I mean, pull your weight and do your thing, but yeah, sometimes it's interesting to see. It's all connected, but it reminds me of a Tech 9 bar. It's like I played weak when I'm strong, so I can peep the ones wrong. And it's like it's obviously, you don't need to play weak all the time, but it's it might be advantageous because like it's not good to always show your power. Some people always know what you're doing or what you're capable of because some people take advantage of you, and it's good to have some in your pocket. But yeah, man, it's interesting to see how some people act. Obviously in those cases as well, kind of like that bar, right? Like, sometimes when you're down, changes the circumstances for a lot of people. But it's hard, obviously too. Like we've experienced, like helping people a lot, But you do what you can, right?
yeah, it's just tough.
Yeah.
I think that's the toughest part of life. Is like really trying to help people.
Yeah, man, it's hard, because in the reality, people gotta want to help themselves, and do better for themselves. Like I can't make you do that, really. It's something you have to want for yourself. And if anybody's not there yet, then it's almost not entirely useless, but it is almost useless for, someone to want you to do better for yourself when you don't want to do better for yourself, because it's not going to materialize,
Exactly.
Yeah.
That shit sucks, but it's reality.
Yeah, it's part of the learning process, I guess.
Right.
Hopefully.
You either learn or you don't, so.
Yeah.
And there just comes a point, when, especially by helping people, you realize you can only do so much for a person. So.
Yeah. That's the life, huh?
That's how it is. But still don't stop helping people.
Yeah, love your people,
Yeah, for real.
Do what you can.
Right.
Yeah. It's, I still believe people can change, and people have that within them, but it is within them, and 100%, I believe that destiny and fate are real, but to a certain extent, it's all within you as well. You make your destiny and fate, it's both, everything is written, in my opinion, everything is written and meant to be, but it is also within you to make what is written and meant to be, like it's a weird dichotomy, I think, but it's, cause it's like, I think everything is kind of meant to happen the way it is supposed to, but obviously I think we all have free will in that sense as well, but we have the free will to make our choices, but it is also meant to happen because it is also brings you lessons and, also success or defeats that you learn from, in my opinion.
And maybe if there's people that don't learn, that's what's meant to happen.
Yeah, and maybe that's their role in life,
Yeah, some people are meant to show you sometimes what not to do.
It's interesting because in like I watch a lot of movies, so it's like in the Loki series, they talk about how like Loki is just meant to cause death and destruction and bring out the best in others, and it's like, that's part of his role, but like everyone has more to them than that, right? Like maybe that is something you do, But, you know, like, the story goes on, right? Like, you know, it doesn't end, like, for a lot of people just there. You know, life goes on for a long time. And, you know, yeah, there's more to everybody's story. You know, yeah, you can be something one day, but you know, it's never too late to change or, you know, make a difference.
You never know what you can do.
Definitely. I think we're all a lot more capable of doing anything than we truly think. You know, we count ourselves short a lot of time, I think.
Yeah, it's definitely facts. I see it all the time. The reality is, we're not much different than each other, than our skin tones, body shapes, and stuff like that. But we have the same internal mechanics with how our bodies move. They may be different to coordinate around maybe our structures, but we got a head, 2 arms, 2 legs. We pretty much move the same. We walk upright. You know? The monkeys walk on their hands. All weird.
Definitely, man. We have a lot more in common than, you know, makes us different, truly. And, you know, life's hard all over. You know, we all go through struggle. And, you know, we just got to learn to coexist and, you know, learn from one another.
I forget where I was going with my statements. But, yeah, exactly what he said.
Ditto.
Yeah. Exactly. You get it.
Oh, shit. Well, I mean, we could wrap it there. Want to take one more shot before we head out?
I don't know about that stuff.
No gin?
Oh man, I might want the gin over that other stuff.
Oh, yeah? Okay, cool.
That other stuff was intense.
Yeah. High intensity.
Bro. Is that gin dry?
No, it doesn't say it. And it looks like it'll be a real shorty. I think it's triple. Oh, wait, no.
It's weird when I drink liquor or wine or some shit.
It's gluten free.
And it's dry.
But it's not. It doesn't say dry. It just says Breckenridge gin, Colorado gin with Rocky Mountain water.
I'll determine whether it's dry. Gin is usually dry.
100% natural spirits distilled from gin, so it is imbued.
Gin is usually dry.
Hey, this is Colorado gin, right? So
I don't know, but
is Colorado dry to you?
I'm pretty sure.
I think it's pretty dry.
Yeah, Colorado is dry. It's a dry state. I get bloody noses and shit because how dry.
Ripped lips.
Yeah, ripped lips and all. Shit's cracking over here.
What's cracking? What's cracking? Like my lips.
My lips. It's facts. That shit's facts. Since I was a little kid, man. I remember when the first time my lips cracked.
The original.
I was like 11 or something. And it just hurt. My lips were hurting because it cracked. I was like, damn, they're all split apart. I was looking at them in the mirror. And then my mom's like, you can drink Gatorade. And it helped.
Did it help?
It did. I swear the Gatorade helps. It helps with the cracked lips. It keeps your lips hydrated. I think it's the electrolytes.
Interesting.
So, stay hydrated, y'all. You don't want cracked lips. Especially in Colorado. Shit sucks. And I remember the fucking one year I was just getting nothing but bloody noses, bro. Like every other day.
Bloody noses.
It sucked. I was like, what the fuck? When I was a kid, they told you used to have to fucking put your head back like this.
Uh-huh.
And then I go to the hospital, and they tell me, no, you're not supposed to do that. That's why, because I was throwing out my blood. So they were telling me, that's why you're throwing up your blood. It's because you're putting your head back, and it's going to the back of your head, to your throat with your mucus. You know? And it's just coming back into your body, and that's why you're throwing up, and it's blood. It's because that's what you're like drinking it. She said, that's not good for you. You're not supposed to put your head back like that. So when you have a bleeding nose, you're supposed to lean forward, grab a tissue or some shit, and then like pinch the top of your nose. And it's supposed to help stop the blood flow. But you gotta let it run and clog up. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So.
Now you know.
Yeah. I remember when I figured that out. Bro, the game changed. I never threw up my own blood again.
It's interesting. You used to throw up blood, huh?
I was throwing up blood. I remember I was at Rollins' house one time, and my nose just kept bleeding and bleeding and bleeding. It wasn't stopping.
When you were putting it back?
Yeah, I was putting it back, and I ended up throwing up some blood and stuff like that. My mom took me to the hospital, and I was like really sick. I was throwing up at the hospital and shit like that, and then they were like, "Yeah, you're not supposed to put your head back like that." Because that was the first thing I did whenever they asked me. I stopped it from bleeding, and then I put my head back, and they're like, no. Don't do that. You gotta pinch your nose and lean forward. Let it bleed out. It just felt weird to me. I was like, what the fuck? Nah, bro. I'm tripping. Yeah. Like, why would I do that? It always made sense to put your head back. It worked for as long as I remember, you know, like until that point when I got older. I just fucking couldn't have it. Just throwing up and shit.
It's interesting. Yeah, I remember it was like 6th grade. A teacher told me about that. It had like a nosebleed in class or something. They're like, no, like pinch it and lean forward. So, And ever since, I was like, yeah, it works.
Yeah. Teacher told you that though. I think I heard that other shit from a kid or something. I don't know. I don't remember where I heard it from, but I know that's just how I remember it. So yeah, you put your head back.
Yeah, that's how it always used to do too. I don't know. Who knows, man. You know, maybe I'll have to give it a Google. Maybe Google doesn't know. Maybe they're wrong.
I know my experience. I was throwing up blood, and because of my head, I was tilting my head back, and that shit's not good. That's what I figured out. That shit is not good. So I was throwing up blood, but only because I was swallowing it. It's not like all my stomach was bleeding or some shit. You know?
Interesting stuff.
Yeah, right?
The more you know.
Straight up. So, take care of yourselves, y'all. Especially in Colorado. Stay hydrated.
Yeah.
It's a fucking dry state. This is the most moisture we've had in years.
Y'all need to drink water.
Water. I need to drink water.
You hear that? Oh, there's like a...
What the fuck? Look at you.
That's weird. Can you guys hear that too or no?
Well, I'm sure. It's like you hear it in the headphones.
Yeah, I don't know. But sometimes for us it's a little different too. But, yeah, let me know in the comments below if you hear that.
Settles.
You want to take a shot?
Is there really a shot?
Really?
Where's yours?
Yeah.
No way, son.
Way.
What? I don't know what it is with my hand, but it feels really bad. Like my knuckle needs to pop.
It's not doing that.
Doing all the proper movements. You need to like grip something. Yeah. Give it a good grip. The neck of a hater.
My forearm popped.
Nice.
I mean, it's almost the same, but not really at all. Like, still feeling fucking like, what the fuck? What's going on here?
Trigger finger.
It's this helmet. It's like the middle.
Mm.
It's weird. It's a weird feeling. I never really thought that.
Shit.
I hope my hand's okay. I'm like, what the fuck? What did I do?
Honestly, it's probably from, like, I know for me, man, like, 'cause stalking and everything, you know, repetitive motion and stuff. It's probably the same thing, you know. You doing a lot of repetitive motion.
Yeah, so I was smashing some fucking stuff with a hammer today, I guess.
Oh, maybe that's it. Bah, bah, bah.
Smashing.
We had do you have a firm grip, Lo?
I had it super firm. Super firm.
No mattress, but super firm grip.
Absolute.
Absolute. The two. What a hoot. They love me.
Using like a sledgehammer or something. Or what?
Nah, just regular hammer. Smacking shit.
Pop, pop, pop.
That shit works. Clutch, and then I use my hands.
The hammer.
Maybe that's what it was. Using my hands.
Were you socking it or what?
Nah. Pulling. Like this. Drywall and shit.
Yeah.
Pulling that shit.
Constantly or repetitively? Yeah, I'll probably do it. That'll do it.
Yeah, I think that must have been it. That would make sense, actually. I was pulling that shit hard.
Yeah, like nobody had ever pulled drywall before.
Yeah, I'll tell you that.
Look, the first to do it like this.
A whole fucking sheet.
Walls are going undone.
Straight up. I was destroying it. Me and the homie.
Like it was a drywall, now it's a crumble wall.
Yeah, it was done. There was a lot of dust. Yeah. We had to put water in the air. Amended water.
Oh shit.
It makes the water wetter.
That's what you need.
Yes. You need that surfactant. It makes your water wetter. That shit's funny.
Let's take this.
Oh, there's really a shot there.
Yes, quite the shot there. To wetter water.
Wetter water.
Is it dry? Hello. What do you have to say about that?
No, it's not too dry.
Right?
You never know.
Wee.
When the drink is dry, it doesn't make sense. I'm like, what?
Yeah, not grand.
Why's my mouth dry?
The
Like
GOP
to
sour.
drinking something. It doesn't make sense. It should be wet. It should be wet. Why is my mouth dry?
Man.
We're
Yeah.
not used to it. I don't know, man. You got dry wine, makes your mouth dry. Like,
Ooh.
I'm parched.
can't find taste what you were talking about, man. Man. That's heavy.
Both of them motherfuckers was heavy. I tell you that.
Yes.
That shit stopped me from breathing for a second. I was like, hold on, little one breath for a second. I gotta taste this shot. I was like, and then, okay, I tasted the shot, but it stopped my breathing. My breathing was gonna interrupt the tasting. For some reason, it was weird. Awesome. I swear, bro, and then I finally breathed.
Well, let's call it here.
All right. Cheers, y'all.
Yeah. Thank y'all for rocking out with us. Just really appreciate all the viewership. Until next time. Peace and love, y'all.
Join us. Much love.
What is it?
Phone home.
Peep of the deep, peep the deep.
Peep the deep, peep the deep.
Peep the deep, peep the deep.
Peep the deep,
Peep of the deep, peep the deep.
Yeah, peep of the deep, peep the deep. Oh, peep the deep, peep the deep.
Yeah. Peep of the deep, peep the deep.
Went forward, backwards, side to side. Habibi.
Peepity peepity peepity.
Ha, 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 ha. Peep the deep, peep the deep.